Hey guys!
Hey, what's up?
Welcome to another show.
Another live adventure. All right, so
We have a variety.
not really. It's mostly kids movies
Except for the one.
this week. Yeah. So, this upcoming week we'll have a much bigger variety and we'll get in a lot more movies. I only have to work 2 days this week, so we'll actually be able to watch some movies in the evening.
It's hard, guys.
Have to get up before the sun
It's hard.
this week. Okay, so let's see. The first movie we have is Pete's Dragon from 1977. Okay, first of all, I cannot believe that was from 1977.
What is that? 52 years?
How old do you think I am?
Oh.
It's only 47 years.
I did. That's why I went to school.
Go back. You need more time. Okay, so that was 47 years ago.
Oh, I was way off.
Yeah, you were. So,
I need to take moments like this and compile them.
I'm sure glad you're an engineer and you do math for a living. Yeah, keep mathing.
That's not a word.
Oh man. Okay, go to school, y'all. Stay in school.
It's in my hands. What did LT said? Don't do drugs in Waterboy. Remember?
No.
No.
I'll take your word for it. Hola, guest. What's up?
We have a guest.
All right, so yeah, Pete's Dragon. So of course the animation in it is from 1977, so it's not what it is now, obviously.
Yeah, I wonder if there were other films that were like this, or maybe this was the first of this kind, because the only other one I could think of where they overlaid animation with live actors was Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
I don't know, but that was in the 80s.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they ever. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, this may have been the first one like that. I don't know of another one from the 70s that's like that. But yeah, so obviously the dragon character was the only one that's animated because there's no actual dragons that you can put into a movie. So, yeah, that's how he sounds. He's, gonna go in for the part of vocals for a dragon.
Sounds like me in my sleep.
No. You in your sleep is some other kind of something.
I sound like Darth Vader.
He sounds like a jet engine that's stuck to the side of my face.
Only when it comes off, when the mask comes off.
Which happens more often than one would like to believe. Anywho, so yeah, this was, decent acting from the regular characters. The boy especially, he did a really good job.
Yeah, he did pretty good for a child actor.
Yeah, with his imaginary dragon stuff. So, fun story. Basically, an orphan boy who had kind of a rough go of things has this dragon that everybody assumes is imaginary dragon.
But they can see things happening.
Yeah, and they start seeing things happening when the boy comes around into the town.
He's affecting the physical world.
Passamaquoddy?
Passamahuzi? Huzama? Quasimodo?
Quasimadusi? Anyway. So they start seeing things in the town, and then they end up seeing the dragon and realizing that the boy, it wasn't just his imagination, that there was actually a dragon, but he only comes to help you. Once you get the help you need, he leaves and he moves on to the next person. So that's kind of what happened. He helped the boy get a family that loved him and would take good care of him, and then he moved on. So good story, lots of fun to watch. For an early animation movie, I'd probably give it a 7 out of 10.
This is a really good family movie, and there's some good there's some musical aspects to it, obviously, and I would probably give this a 7 as well.
All right. So, that's that one. The next one.
And then
Stop it. Olaf Presents from 2021. It's a little short mini series. It has 6 episodes, and they're little short films with Olaf. So Olaf basically acts out a different Disney movie himself. So it's pretty funny. He does
not bad.
He does Moana. He does what are some of the other ones? Lion King.
Yeah, I can't remember all of them.
Madagascar.
Who did he play in
6
Madagascar?
different ones. He does all of the characters.
In Madagascar?
Yeah, he acts out all of the. He tries to act out the whole movie, but he does it really fast.
Yeah.
In a short amount of time.
Yeah.
So it's really, really, really cute. I love Olaf. I think he's my favorite character from.
I mean, everybody likes Olaf.
What is not to like about Olaf? He's a fluffy snowman that loves warm.
And what's funny about the voice actor that does Olaf, I don't think he's really changing his voice. That's his normal voice. And so it's really weird when you see the person talking, because if you close your eyes, you see Olaf, and then when you open your eyes, you see this regular guy.
It's funny how weird. You can hear somebody's voice, and until you put it to their face, you never would have thought they would have looked that way.
Yeah. And sometimes, not in the case of Olaf, sometimes in human, like, cartoon characters, you'll see features of the voice actor in them.
Yeah, not in this case.
Yeah, not this time.
No. So anyway, let's see. Rating Olaf Presents.
I mean, it's funny. I like how Disney has some of these shorts on there. There's several good shorts, and depending on the writer, they pack a really good story in just a few minutes with a lot of the familiar characters that everybody has grown to like.
Okay, so what are you rating it? That's where I was going with that.
7.
And you go and give your own little commentary there. 7. Okay, he gives it a 7.
And a half. 7.5.
And a half.
Yeah.
Out of 10. I give it an 8 out of 10.
Ooh.
I liked it. I love Olaf.
High class.
And Olaf is funny, and yes, I think it's great.
Need to groom my eyebrows.
Sorry.
What?
Don't talk about that. Okay. Let's see. On to the next one. The next one is
And then
Predator from 1987. So our 13-year-old has been begging us for months and months and months, probably going on a year.
I think since he was 6.
Oh, okay. So 7 years.
I sound like a cat purring.
8 years. He's been asking us to watch this. And we've avoided it because of the language and
just content,
the blood.
Yeah. I'm not sure, who is really saying this is an awesome movie.
But we finally let him watch it, and he thinks it's amazing.
Amazing. Amazeballs.
So he really enjoyed that. He was so excited to watch it, and he rates it a 10 out of 10. All right.
There is a YouTube channel called How It Should Have Ended, and there's a version where they overlay people's talking mouths, kind of like The Annoying Orange, if you've ever seen that.
Everything I ever hoped for, he said.
And we had only been watching these parodies, and now we saw the real thing, and it fulfilled all his hopes and dreams.
So, if you're a 13-year-old kid who loves alien movies, you might think it's a 10 out of 10 too. So give it a try.
Give the people the air.
Did I think it was a 10 out of 10? No, I'm sorry. It's not my thing. It's not my joy to watch.
Not your joy. What would
People
you rate
and
it?
aliens blast each other and with weird laser things that put holes in each other, and yeah.
They had really big knives.
I mean, Arnold might bring it up for me a little bit.
Arnold. Makes me
I
think
like
of
Arnold.
how Piglet says Arnold. Arnold.
That's for another review.
What is that show?
Peppa Pig?
Arnold. Is he the one that says Arnold?
Yes.
Arnold? Who's Arnold? What animal
the
is
brother?
he? He's a pig also?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I don't know. It's been so long since I've had to watch Peppa Pig.
Were you rating it? Were you about to rate?
I was. I mean, okay. As far as action goes, it's good. As far as Arnold goes, it's good. As far as the language and the gore, meh. Not so good. I'll give it a 6.5.
That's pretty generous. That's really generous. This is the first time that I've actually noticed that nobody in that movie knew how to hold a gun. Everybody was shooting literally from the hip. Maybe that's how kids do it. But I guess if you watch kids play guns, then, cowboys, Indians, whatever, then you can tell which of those parents actually owns guns and shows them proper gun safety and gun handling.
So what are you saying about how you're rating it?
What am I saying?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a little issue. I would give it an 8.5.
Okay. All right. So you got a 6.5 from me, you got an 8.5 from him, and you got a 10 out of 10 from the 13-year-old. So
that averages 8.7.
So it averages higher than IMDb. IMDb has it at 7.8. So hey, give it a shot if you want a gory movie that's old.
I think only half a second of the movie is gory.
But it's really gory.
It is really gory. Probably the goriest part of the
Yeah. Okay, so that was Predator from 1987. I would say it's a typical 80s movie.
Yes.
It's a typical 80s style movie.
Featuring Arnold.
Yes.
It's a shoot 'em up, just bro action. Yeah.
Bro action.
Broham, bang 'em up.
No, stop.
Action.
Stop.
Shoot
You
'em
don't
up.
have the lingo.
I don't know.
Okay.
Cap.
No cap.
No, which one is it?
That means no lie.
Oh.
Right? Am I right? IMDb doesn't know what they're talking about. I mean, for IMDb, that's a pretty good rating to be over a 5. There's so many movies that we've watched
IMDb
that were
is
a
pretty,
5 or below.
Yeah.
And people on there are pretty rough with
They are.
rating the movies.
Tough critics.
Yeah. So anyway, that's Predator. The next one is another short. It's another little Disney short that we saw pop up that looked cute. Wasn't what I expected. It's called a Disney holiday short, The Boy and the Octopus from 2024. It's only 4 minutes long. Did you watch it?
No, I didn't get to see it.
Okay. So it's basically about this boy. So the scene starts with this boy in the ocean, and he opens his eyes and he's staring into the face of a baby octopus.
That's the part that I saw.
The next thing you see, the boy's on land screaming because the octopus is stuck to his head. Well, then he falls in love with the octopus on his head, and he takes him home, and the octopus stays on his head until Christmas. So he does all of the things with him, goes to school with him, goes all the places with him, does it all until Christmas. And then you see the scene of the boy and the octopus making cookies, setting them up for Santa. The octopus says goodbye to the boy and attaches himself to the tree. Then the next scene is Santa on his sleigh with the octopus stuck on his head.
So he's just
So
not
the
gonna
theme
breathe.
of it was the octopus had a dream and his dream came true. He worked for it and his dream came true.
Oh.
So but the girl said, "Man, that's so sad. The boy lost his best friend, his octopus, to Santa." So, yeah.
Maybe it wasn't a real octopus. It survived outside of water.
I mean, the little octopus. Yeah. I mean, it couldn't be, right? It had to be some alien octopus.
Yeah.
Because it never went back in the water again after it attached to the boy's head.
Wait a minute.
So, I mean, obviously it's not a realistic thing, but the whole idea of it was if you work hard enough, your dreams can come true.
Okay.
Basically, is the gist of it.
Was there any comedy aspect to it? Some funny moments?
Not really.
Oh, yeah. Or now some of their shorts don't have a script, like words. Was there any words?
Not really.
Ah.
A lot of words.
So
No.
all the characters were
Not that I
kinda quiet?
remember. Yeah. I think there was a little bit between the boy and his mom and the boy and his classmates and stuff, but the octopus didn't talk or anything.
Okay.
You just see them looking at each other and what's happening next.
Yeah, 4 minutes.
So.
I mean, that's along the same runtime as the other Pixar shorts that are on there, and there are usually no words. They're really good. You know, if you're just looking to sit down. Yeah, some of them.
Some of them we had to tell the girls, nope, you're not watching that.
Yeah, questionable content.
Yeah. Per typical Disney.
Yep.
So, but this one was good. The girls thought it was sad. They thought it was sad at the end because they wanted the octopus to stay with the boy because they were so happy together.
It is sad.
And the boy finally had a friend. And but the octopus got to sail off into the breeze with Santa.
Breathing the air.
Right, instead of water. But, you know. It was cute. I would give it a 7.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So
I'm sure I'll see it one of these days.
Yeah, I'm sure because they love it, so they want to watch it all the time. At least the little one.
Piper is a good one.
Yeah, Piper's a good one.
That involves sandpiper birdies on the beach. There's one involving a chest of toys in the playground. What was that one called? It was the name. It was the name.
Yeah.
Because I think something on the toy, was it Milo?
It was the name of a toy or something.
It was the name of a toy?
Maybe. I don't remember. Milo. But yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
I am drawing a blank. Maybe guests will know. There's a bully kid. This looks like maybe a kindergarten playground. He steals everybody's toys. And then the toys become animated. And they start going after him. And he convinces the boy to give back all the toys to everybody, and then everybody's friends in the end. But the name of the movie was, I don't know.
Yeah, I can't think of it. But anyway, the Boy and the Octopus from 2024.
Yeah.
Okay, the last one we just finished today. We had started it yesterday, I think, and just finished it today. And yes, these all fit under strong male leads, right?
Alex is a strong male lead.
Yeah. Pete's Dragon, the boy was the strong male lead. Olaf, he's male.
Yeah, I guess.
Smell snowman, right? Then the Predator, of course. You have Arnold. And then the boy and the octopus, boy. And then the last one is Madagascar from 2005.
I like to move it.
I like to
move it.
So there's a lot of male characters in this one.
And pansies.
Yes, pansies.
You call them the New York Giants.
I forgot how funny that movie is.
What's the king? What is the king's name? The King Lemur's name.
I knew you were going to ask that.
But they were afraid
It's a silly name.
Yeah, Julian.
Oh, that's not a silly name, I guess.
We know somebody named Julian.
But anyway, yeah. So it's basically about these animals in the zoo who the penguins come to visit them and tell them that they're breaking free and they're going back to the North Pole. And they're digging under the ground and going and doing, yes, Julian. Okay. And then, so they get this wild idea to go to the wild.
Yeah.
But they don't know where the wild is. So they just...
Chris Rock the zebra was all about it.
Yeah, he was upset when his friends didn't want to go and all of this stuff. So they end up leaving the zoo and going to the wild. But it wasn't quite as they expected.
And it's funny when the penguins actually make it to one of the poles. I think the South Pole. They get out.
They say, it's cold here.
They say, this sucks.
What were we thinking? Why are we here?
And so they finally sailed to the Madagascar.
So they all end up meeting up together in Madagascar. And, have their safari adventure and then realize that it wasn't so bad where they were before. There's its own risk of,
2005, wow.
2005, and that was the first of it. So there's been several spin-offs since then, including penguins,
Yeah.
which is actually really cute. The penguins of Madagascar. So that is really cute. The penguins get their own movie because
I remember
they're hilarious.
the Pirates movies had come out. You know, all the Spider-Mans had come out by this time.
Yeah,
so
tons of series
early-
kind of things.
early 2000s had a lot of decent movies.
Yeah.
And, you know, being a DreamWorks film, it's one of their good ones.
Yeah. I'd say it's one of my favorites.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I love Madagascar. I think it's a lot of fun. I love all the animals and their interactions with each other.
And yeah, I think the large, what do you call them? A large group of lemurs. It's not a herd. Whatever it is.
I forget what they said it was.
The population of lemurs, and then
And their big beady
zoo
eyes.
crew. Yeah. And the Fusa. Watch out for the Fusa.
So needless to say, we like
it's
that
fun.
movie. It's
Yeah.
a fun movie to watch. A lot of comedy in it. So now we got to come down to the rating. I would probably give it 8.5 out of 10.
I'll say, I'll say 7.5.
Okay, 7.5. So we have a 7.5 and an 8.5 on Madagascar from 2005. Okay, so that's the last movie we have for you, but we have a snack sample that we're gonna do. So we're gonna taste test these and see. I've had them before, but he has not. So I'm gonna have him try them and see if he likes them.
Are these the actual size in the picture?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do the smell test.
Are you really?
Smells weird.
So show the camera.
There you go. Here's close up. Let's see how well this will
And
focus.
this is lightly salted, so this is not.
not focused very well up close. Maybe right. It's probably focused right here. Where's the flavor?
In the bean.
It does say lightly salted. Mm-hmm. Are these edamame or are they
No, they're
the sweet?
green peas.
Okay.
So, what do you say?
I would. I give it a 7.5.
Okay.
I like how it's not too salty. It's got a good crunch. It's pretty light.
I like them. I think they're a good crunch. 100-calorie pack, by the way.
No people
They don't care to hear
eat
your
on
crunch.
no people eat on a microphone and get millions of views somehow.
Yeah, the ASMR or whatever that's called.
Yeah, what's up with that?
I don't know. It's weird.
Those people are weird.
So, you're welcome for a little bit of ASMR today. Anyway, I like them. I think they're a good, healthy little snack. He stole the bag from me, so his 7.5. Clearly.
7.7.
It's going up with each bite. Give it a minute. Anyway, so I think they need a little ranch or tahini
You
seasoning
can
on
certainly
them.
dip them
And
in
that
something.
would beef them up a little bit. But
Now pea is a good protein source. How much?
Uh-huh.
What's it say?
4 grams.
Is it per pouch? I guess.
Uh-huh.
Not bad.
Yeah. So check it out if you want to try it. He rates it a 7.5.
Can this be found at your local grocer?
Yeah. Yeah. So I think they come in bigger bags usually. Not usually this. I think you can get them on Amazon too.
Where'd you get this one?
The airplane
Oh,
coming back from Peru. They gave us these.
wow!
As a
What
snack.
a snack! I'm used to just getting crackers or graham crackers or pretzels.
We had a long flight though. We got a meal, and this came with our meal.
Okay, nice.
So we got wraps and these as the chips, and then whatever we wanted to drink. So
Those are pretty good.
yeah.
7.8.
Okay, there you go. All right, so thanks for joining us this week. So next week will be kind of a combination week, I guess, because we have mostly November, but then our next live is December. So you may have a Christmas movie or two that we have incorporated into next week's reviews. So if you're excited about Christmas movies, be sure to tune into the live because we may have a couple next week.
And so it begins.
Yes. Anyway, and then tune in for our Tuesday movie review and our Friday faves. So
Thank you for all the views from
Yes.
the last Friday faves.
I think we went up 5 subscribers this week, so that's awesome.
Yeah. I don't know what's
awesome.
going on, but we thank you.
Yeah, we love it. So share it with your friends, pass this on. We would love to see that number go up some more, and you may get some more ASMR from him. So anyway, we'll see you later.
Oh, okay.
Bye.